What you got on? Can't see. I can't even hear. Can't hear you. Let's go.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested one playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Fields. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Shut it down to the offense, first down. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with some defenses that really build their defense to play in the game, but they still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Payne. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job on the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Cowboys will send that one team on the field. Bringing it back, it's Day. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know the toss play began with a guy taking the snap. He turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get to...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both. Because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Kicking team out for the BAT try. BAT is good. Jumping about 7-0. The kickoff come on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Cowboys back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes a nice move there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down for 41.
Nothing better than offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Or throw away there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to pass. It's Payne. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of their first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. An effective play. Good for a first down to the 35.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down. They're going to throw the football. They'll try a pass here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
94 fucking touchdown passes, nigga. What the fuck?
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. The pocket breaking down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Rourke. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. First down and goal. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time, left corner fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaking free at the 35. Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker. Just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense gets pushed back. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel look like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one edge.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Back to throw. It's Teed. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Damn!
Out of bounds, a solid return, and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Texas Tech offense back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble.
Come on, bitch.
Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call.
What the fuck?
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Red Raiders will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Fields. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception through in the last possession. We'll hand it off. Here's a jet sweep. Great move there. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, I love this call here by going to the jet sweep and get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's work. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The shotgun handoff here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the defense look slow that time. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Day. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possessions.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Why the fuck y'all running into each other?
They bring him down, but not
God damn.
Huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Tough to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. An inside move now from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Takes the
They didn't get that.
inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Get him.
Fires it to his target. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff testing the middle.
Oh, shit.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power
Bitch ass nigga.
touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Fields. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run their play out. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Payne. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Oh,
quickly.
fuck.
It is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
God damn.
But a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Give me that shit back.
He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
On the 2.
His offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down.
Not no.
Offense through the air. The timeout is called. Important stage. Not no. Big guys up, lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Payne. He's running out of time here.
Oh, no.
It's a sack for the defense. The offense,
God damn it.
That's their second of the half.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Quick throw to the left side.
Oh, he got it.
Picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions.
God damn. He's throwing interceptions.
Adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations. Try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Texas Tech offense back out on the field now. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. We'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cowboys will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out on the field now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back in the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Get him.
Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Needs a completion here on fourth down.
Yes, sir.
Connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Yes, sir.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's the team. Pressure is coming. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards on the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Cowboys are in the red zone now. Going with the old counter run here. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and making a tackle short of the first down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And we're all tied up now.
Snap, the hole, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up there for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Day. Solid coverage there.
Yeah, they're going to lay it down.
That's when the offense will take over. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They'll bring them down just short of the 20. Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
What was the an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
There we go. There we go.
Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try to return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last possession moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackled behind the line is a loss of 2.
We all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Payne. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening them. Spot the ball at the 22.
So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Receiver in motion now. And off, here comes the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. It does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Oh, damn, block him!
Goes back
the fuck?
3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field.
What the fuck?
To throw, it's Payne.
Oh!
Intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Get him!
Touchdown, Texas Tech. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
I threw it to the wrong nigga.
So take the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to take it away. Bring men out. It's Fields. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. On the run, it's Rourke. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. I'll give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. And
What the fuck? They made me attached to the nigga.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Payne. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quick throw to his receiver. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That coach say, try it again. They're 0 for 3 on previous fourth down attempts. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The Red Raiders pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Team. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Oh, what the fuck?
In the end zone. He's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a
How did that happen?
Finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half.
and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. It'll keep the clock moving. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And taken, heads off right tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job here by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes ahead. And for the defense, you desperately need to make a play. They believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First play of the drive, come out throwing. And the clock winding down, he'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
QB tries again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the
God damn it.
That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect.
Oh my God!
4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out on the field now. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Damn, I done lost to this weak ass nigga, man. God damn.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Red Raiders are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Fighting him off. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
You know, sometimes Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. The offense has 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return, but the pick set up the offense at 35.
I feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got him on the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. And a timeout was taken just 2 seconds left on the clock. Now it's second down here. And a timeout was taken just 2 seconds left on the clock. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 45.
Kill him.
Get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge is...
Man, love for the Zeke nigga.